Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be explaining how to use the Fib Retracement tool. The Fib Retracement tool is located right here on the left side of your screen, about third one down. If you don't see these parallel bars, simply click on this little arrow and a drop-down menu appears. The Fib Retracement tool is located at the top. And we just click on that. That's what we're looking for. There are several sets of rules, I guess, on how to draw a Fibonacci. My particular one that I like is going from wick to wick, from the lowest point to the highest point, or if I'm measuring a retracement in the other direction, from the highest point to the lowest point. Okay, so there's going to be other traders that like going from the bodies, but we'll do my method right now since, hey, I'm the one teaching the video. Okay, so we start off on the bottom and we go to the one that's all the way on the top. Okay, that's how we use the tool. It's very simple. If you use the tool looking for a retracement on the opposite direction, click it from the highest point to the current lowest point. All right, so it's, if you have multiple Fibonacci's, you're going to see a whole bunch of lines drawn up. It could get confusing. So I recommend one at a time, make your marks how you need to, and then get rid of it. Start with a fresh one. In order to set up your Fibonacci how you prefer, this is my custom settings, right? What you want to do is just anywhere on the Fibonacci itself, either right click, go to settings, okay? Or you can just double click on it to be taken to the settings. So either way, here we are. What I like is, I customed a couple of these lines, 618, 5.5, 886, they come standard. 2, 3, 6. You're going to see a lot of different numbers that appear on your Fibonacci retracement when you first set it up. Set it up however you like. It's completely personal preference. Same with the colors. You just click on the color here, how you want the opacity, how visible you would like it to be. I like them to be at 100%, and I like the bars to be rather thick. So you can go level lines, you can make them nice and thin, you can make them as thick as possible, That's personal preference. Dashed line, dotted line, whatever you want, right? And trend line. All the trend line is just showing you from which point you connected it to. Might be a good idea if you forget how you've drawn it after a certain amount of time. So that's why I have mine set as very small right there. You can barely see it, but at least it shows me that I went from bottom to top, right? Because it always goes from left to right. And then, yeah, background. I clicked it off. I don't like these ones appearing in the background, so I prefer to turn it off. You can have it as vibrant as you like, but the important thing is you want to be able to see your chart behind the Fibonacci. Prices, this check mark right here shows the actual price line where the particular line on the Fibonacci hits, right? So if we take it off, you're just going to see the Fibonacci line. If we add the prices, you're going to see what price the 618 is on. Okay, levels doesn't really make much of a difference. I would say it's just, your numbers right here. It's the one that has the 618, the 0.71. You can have it values or percentages, whichever works for you. I don't really care. I'm going to leave it as it is. Coordinates. For this, if you wanted to be extremely specific, you can set the particular price you want it at. And visibility, this is, I would say, leave it alone. There's really nothing to change there. Okay, so that is how you would do Fibonacci for its settings anyway. Right, so quick little tutorial. If you want to find the retracement of a Fibonacci going upwards, you start from bottom going to top. And then the 618 is kind of that golden zone that we look for. I like drawing a couple other zones. Depending if it breaks through, we see what it plays around with, right? If it touches a zone and moves onwards, your strategy gets fulfilled. The Fibonacci, let's say on it moving down, we would retrace it from the high going to the low. Well, let me click on it. From the high going to the low. And in this case, we would be looking for a particular level for it to hit before reversing on the way down. So very simply, that is how you use the Fib Retracement tool.